Hello, Wild Witchers. This is Crimson. You're watching some The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, pick up where we left off here, talking to Johnny. We're helping the Baron. We found his wife. She's all chronified. Johnny may have seen something about it. He's not in his cave, which we're going to track him down. Had another weird crash. Be recording the first 5 or so minutes here. Again, this is a cool thing. Wide area. Have to follow the trail to him. You can examine the footprints, and they say he was running.
Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
This is the best autosave checkpoint I had, so marching on with us. Oh, Johnny's right there. Yep. Hey, Johnny. Is this loot still empty, or can I even... Okay, some loot moved between loads. That's weird.
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Remember that crazy old woman who looked after the kids?
Gran? Sure I remember.
Found her in the Crone's village, transformed into a monster. Any idea how that happened?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Stay in the chest until the Crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not a peep out your beat till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged him to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy! Oh, naughty! Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy, run before your legs rot off. They all laughed, and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide, and I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
So I'll say the same thing I said last time, but I was running here before we approach the possible near crash, but maybe at the engine or the game's running in won't have the memory caching errors it seems to be having. I was saying, yeah, I think it's cool that the... Ow. I can't... Okay, some things aren't so cool, like my inability to run from the combat, because you get into combat and you lock, like, I'm gonna face you instead of just running past you like I intend to. But, yeah, the way your dialogue choices have significance and insignificance. Basically, it could ask a question, find out more if you want to, or not, and it can and can't have impact on your gameplay. Like, I could have found out that the spirit in the tower was PETA, or Pesta, or whatever, and maybe this dark spirit thing would be changing what's happening now. I don't know. I'd like to find out, but who knows? You know, it's there if I want it, there, not there if I don't.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The Crones crones probably cursed your mother, took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
I work alone.
This matter concerns us all.
We don't know what's in there. Your men'll make a lot of noise. More than I'll make alone.
I am the Church of Eternal Fire's agent in these lands. It is my duty to go with you.
Fine. Just you then. The rest stay here with Anna. Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
I don't think what I said has any impact on what Geralt actually ends up saying in that dialogue. So here's that floor piece that I wasn't able to open earlier that now opens just fine. This is me breaking my legs. Haha, fooled you! And here's me not crashing. I will loot. That ingot is very valuable. Huh. That's the shield glyph. I wonder what effect it will have. Alright, plot time.
By the Eternal Fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls.
Oh no. Red bead, bird feathers, violet hollylock bloom. I'm going with the red bead because she wears that on her neck.
Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the one.
Oh.
All right. I'll look at the others. Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and bird feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others. Human ear attached to this one.
Belonged to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others.
I'm gonna go with the flower because it's glowing.
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower.
Not just any... I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Quick, outside!
Is that the right one? I'm just glad it didn't crash. Kind of makes me laugh because yeah, those low-res textures popping up. Oh, that's interesting because you know some games handle that, some don't, and every time I see it, it's weird.
You're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving.
doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
Nothing we can do to help her.
But we... No! That's impossible!
Dear daughter, Philip, it's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
And there it is again. Round 4. Didn't pass this crash. Let's see. Been getting a little further each time.
Nothing we can do to help her.
But we... No! That's impossible!
Dear daughter, Philip, it's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. And your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her and return to Novigrad.
Very well.
Looter? Can I loot your dead mom?
Leave me alone!
No. You know the crap I went through to get you to your dead mom? Jeez, this lady's so ungrateful. So, again, I'll say now that I wonder how much my choices could have changed that, and we'll be getting more into it later. But, we're gonna craft some armor along the way, and I'm gonna sell some things that I totally haven't done this before, and I'm not too excited about doing it again because the armor looks stupid. I'm also gonna take the rune out of my weapon and sell it, maybe? 'Cause I think I did that. Not gonna repair my sword because it cost 100 monies. 100 monies to repair this starter silver sword. Really? Like it cost me, well, if someone sold them, it wouldn't cost me nearly that much to buy a new one. It wouldn't cost me nearly that much to craft a new one. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I just really, I don't like durability, especially in a game where you're going to be upgrading it so much, and there's an interesting money scaling thing that I'm wasted on me. I don't notice it. But I guess it's, they really encourage you to do side quests, I guess. So I'm trying to do, if for no other reason than the main quest is much higher than my level right now. I don't want to die over and over again. So you see how much that costs to just make. I ended up selling all of these blue things. There's the crap. Sold the axe, sold the bow. Saved the sword for dismantling. Sold this because I'll never use it. Kept that, sold that. I guess dismantling doesn't help. Now I know for sure. So I wanted to dismantle, see if I got my rune back, and I don't, and they even warned me and I didn't listen. I had pure silver that's classified as junk. I'm going to dismantle it to turn it into a silver ingot. And goodbye.
So long.
And you notice that Gwent players updated when I completed that quest.
Fancy a gander.
And you notice that the Baron was someone I could play
Show me
Gwent
what
with.
you got.
There was even a yellow option when I talked to him. I want to talk to you to sell crap from my inventory. Item needed to complete a quest. Which is interesting that so many of my quest items are now in my junk section. But yeah, like the Crone's doll is here, the walkie-talkie is here. White bear hide, get some good value out of that. Big, worn leather, deer hide. I wonder if I could dismantle these for the leathers. Oh, I'd rather sell them. But yeah, the Xenovox there, talisman, incense, doll, all that things.
See ya.
Alright, see if we crash here again.
But he paid a steep price for them gifts. Left ears gone. I have to sleep nights with you telling me such tales.
Our boys.
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Was he drunk?
Yeah. Always knew the hooch would be his end.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
100 monies. 100 monies. That's it. So, yeah. That was the old, cloth doll. Look at that. So, yeah, the Witcher version of... This is the impact your choices made. So, it was saying, choosing between two evils, the crones and the horse now, and that decision is probably would have changed whether or not Anna died, and whether or not the Baron hung himself. I wonder if I changed my dialogue options while dealing with his daughter, she could have saved him. Who knows? But he's gone, and I can't play Gwent against him. So, yeah, that's the impact. Also, I turned on NVIDIA hair physics again. I don't know why, but it looks silly. The Baron's notes. Oh, new item. I got a Gwent card out of that. Alright, well, I'm ending this video here. Before I press my luck too much and the game crashes, I'll figure out what I want to do from here. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I guess I should show you that armor I said looks stupid. Actually equipping everything. There you go. There's my stupid new armor. That's actually pretty great. And put a rune in it. The Gwen one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. My head is off to you.